Okay, what's up Nabs? It's Platinum TDX Dragon Xtreme, and welcome to my Dragon Ball Xenoverse wishlist. It's pretty short. It's inspired by EverythingAnimeZ. I hope you guys enjoy it. Also, I'll leave his link in the description below because that's where I got the idea from. Not fully, because I did do something like this a while back. It was something like top 8. No, that was top 8 characters. Top 7 ideas for Dragon Ball Xenoverse or something like that. But yeah, so this is my wish list. Now, some of the things really aren't expected to happen, but I really do hope they happen. One of them are pretty possible. So the first one is big/cool explosions. Now, for the past Dragon Ball Z games, minus Ultimate Tenkaichi, the explosions weren't very, like, explosion-y. Like, they weren't very big, and they faded away really quickly. And the ones that were big, they kind of just stayed for like 1 second. So like the Supernova and Raging Blast 2, it caused a somewhat big explosion, but it was very mediocre, and overall the animation and the effects of it weren't very good. So I would really like for Xenoverse to have really good explosions. From the looks of it, it has small explosions, and I'm not very impressed by it. Also, the beams don't really travel that far. I'm just hoping they'd be like cross-map beams, whereas though you have to get out of the way or else you're going to get hit, like in the show. But I understand they're limited because, all in all, the maps aren't as big. Also, well, there's some maps that are big. I'm not going to say they aren't big, but they're more enclosed, I should say. Also, they're working with current gen and last gen hardware. So they're kind of limited in the space that they can do stuff. But then again, Ultimate Tenkaichi, well, I'm not going to say Ultimate Tenkaichi, that was mainly a background. Raging Blast 2 had a pretty decent sized map. It had pretty decent sized maps. So, but I understand they're working with more assets here, and the coding's very different. So I have to say, I'm pretty okay with the map size right now. But the explosions, I would really like for them to up the explosions. Like the size of them. I might sound a little Michael Beige there. So moving on to the next one. My next one is, I'm going to skip it. I'm going to go to my last one. PC only, or even Xbox and 360. I mean, even current gen and last gen. I don't care. They could have it too. Why not? But mainly PC because it's easier. User level support. Now, what I mean by this is make all of the assets available for users, so that way they can make their own maps. And playing offline, this sort of falls under the category of mods. I'm pretty sure someone will do this, but I just want them to support it, like release content for it. User level support meaning they release the assets, and mod creators or map pack creators can create maps and build maps and put them in only your game. So whereas though you can't play online with them unless the other person downloads them, maybe, and you invite them to it, and maybe if you invite someone to your game, it downloads the map for them. A good example of this would be speedrunners. In order to do that, you have to there's like this workshop, and when you play on a map, it loads the map for you, and everyone starts playing on the map. What's another good example of it? Left 4 Dead 2. When you join a person's map, it asks you to download the map. Same with Killing Floor. So there are quite a few games out there that actually do this map thing, and Call of Duty's a very guilty one as well. So I could see them not doing it, but I also could see modders like hacking the game files and finding the assets and creating their own maps, whatever. But I'm just asking for continued support. So my next one is custom movesets for preset characters. Now, what I mean by movesets are like, you know how in Raging Blast 2 and Tenkaichi we had customs 1, 2, and 3, and then normal? And in the Budokai games, we could choose to do custom 1, 2, or 3 with the capsules or whatever. I'm hoping they would bring that back, even though I don't remember them saying they didn't have it, but I know the costumes aren't just costumes, they're actual movesets. Like, if you were to choose Goku with the Goku symbol, he'd be on like Battle of Gods level or some shit. Or something like that. I'm not very familiar with the symbols or whatever, but if you choose a certain Goku costume with the symbol, he'll have the move set from that arc. And since Super Saiyan is a power-up instead of a transformation in this game, their moveset doesn't change. So it's sort of like, I wish they had a different moveset when they transform, because that would be cooler, but I can see why they did it. And all I'm asking is for like custom movesets, like custom supers and stuff. That would be pretty sick, but you can't change the ultimates. That would be pretty cool. Or for you to be able to make your own moveset for the character, like put any move you want on him. But then again, that falls under the category of creating a character, which I think would be pretty cool to make your own character, but why do that when they should have it in the game, you know? But yeah. So my last topic is 1v1 only maps and team only maps. Now, I can't remember what game actually did this, but I do remember a good amount of games actually doing this. They would have like 1v1 only maps, and then there would be maps where you play with teams. Counter-Strike does this, except not in the way I'm talking about. Like, they do, there's deathmatch maps, and there's demolition maps. Maps that favor demolition and maps that favor deathmatch. And deathmatch is usually like you kill everyone around you, and the demolition is where you have to defuse the bomb or plant the bomb and blow up the bomb, depending on what team you're on. And 1v1 maps could probably be more like, oh, if I blow up this rock, or if... Alright, okay, so, example. There's a bunch of mountains, like, maybe, the Wasteland could be an example of a 1v1 map. So in the Wasteland there's like trees, rocks, mountains, and you could use those for cover and or ambush your target, because you have to stay locked on, but if they lock off they're screwed. But you could hide from your target potentially and ambush them with a Kamehameha or something. But in a team-based map, it's more open, there's craters in the ground where you can knock your opponents in, and stuff of that nature. To give your team the upper hand, instead of like being enclosed in this one area, in this small area with 1v1s. But then again, that's more stress on the server, and that's more work for them, so I could see why they wouldn't want to do it. But then again, this is a wish list. This is a wish list, not really anything more. It's just a wish list. Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, my name is PlatinumTDX, the Dragon Xtreme. If you guys have anything you would want to see, list them in the comment section below. I'll be active in the comment section. Also, like I said, check out EverythingAnimeZ in the description below. Subscribe to him, he's a cool dude. So yeah, let me know what you guys think on my ideas, and leave yours in the comment section down below. See you guys later. Bye!